My friend Chris Rund is a graphic designer. Chris lives in Bloomington, where I live. And maybe because he's a graphic designer, or maybe he's just a fool, Chris has all white carpet. And you shouldn't do that. You're not Jay-Z. Like, come on, man. Like, there's no point to this. Not only does Chris have all white carpet, but Chris also has a cat, as do many of us. Let's just do a survey here. How many of you have a cat? Raise your hand. Wow, not very popular amongst marketers. That is an interesting... I'm not totally sure what that means, but there's a blog post in there somewhere, I think. I wouldn't say that I have a cat. I would say that I live in a house where a cat also lives. I think is because you never really own a cat, right? So, like all cats in history, on a regular basis, Chris's cat it's a known feature of cats. It's just how they roll. And I don't know why we put up with it. Cats have the best PR of any animals ever, because any other animal that was like, oh, they just do that. They throw up all the time. You'd be like, why do we revere this? Why is this a creature that we have in our home? Since Egyptian times, it's like got statues and everything. They have amazing PR. I don't know who's the cats are hiring, but they're brilliant. So Chris's cat is staining his white carpet. And Chris is very upset about that. So he sends an email to the Meow Mix brand cat food company, which is the brand that he happens to feed his cat. Guess what he heard back? Nothing! He heard nothing back. So now he's double mad. He's mad about the carpet, and he's mad because they blew him off. And he started off as an offstage complainer in private, and now he says, I'm taking it public, baby. Goes to their Facebook page, where they have hundreds of thousands of fans, and he leaves this message.
Dear Meow Mix, cats throw up pretty regularly. I figured you guys would realize this, being cat experts and all. With this in mind, why do you insist on putting dyes in your products that cause ruined carpets, furniture, etc.? You know, when Kitty spews her half-digested meow yuck all over the place. Seriously, my cat doesn't give a shit what your product looks like in a bowl, and neither do I. What would be helpful and appreciated by legions of cat owners, I'm guessing, is if you take the worthless dyes out of your product and save us all a lot of frustration and ruined fabrics.
So Chris is upset, and Meow Mix actually answered back on their public Facebook page in front of potentially hundreds of thousands of current or potential customers. Here's what they said.
Hi, Chris. All Meow Mix products are made with nutritious quality ingredients that meet the standards and specifications of the U.S. Department of Agriculture, USDA, Association of American Feed Control Officials, AAFCO, and the Food and Drug Administration, FDA. If you have further questions, our Consumer Affairs team will be able to help you. You can reach them at 1-877-MEOW-MIX, 877-636-9649, or by visiting meowmix.com and clicking the Contact Us link at the bottom of the page.
Raise your hand if you now feel better about the Meow Mix Corporation. They made a classic mistake. They tried to information him to death. Whenever you reply to a customer, in any venue, it's always emotion first, information second. Emotion first, information second. Everything they said was factually correct, but it is emotionally a desert. And that's the problem, especially in public, where everybody can see how they replied. Conversely, there is a business called Wink, and Wink makes a frozen dessert concoction. It's sold in your grocer's freezer case. You might see it next to Ben & Jerry's or Haagen-Dazs. It's in the cardboard pints. It's different, though, because it's vegan, it's soy-free, it's gluten-free, it's nut-free, it's sugar-free, it's pleasure-free. It's not much to it, really. It's like flavored air. It is polarizing, as you might suspect, and they had a customer go on their Facebook page, 45,000 fans, not as many as Meow Mix, but still, it's a lot of Facebook fans for a small business. And this gentleman's actual Facebook account name, which I don't even know how this is possible. I think it's illegal to use a fake name, but somehow he did. His actual Facebook account is Random Musings of a Barefoot Libertarian Hippie, which is a red flag. I think we can all agree. If he comments on your Facebook page, feel free to call me, and I'll help. So he leaves this message.
I just bought this hoping to be able to enjoy some ice cream while on a low-carb diet. Too bad this ice cream, I put it in quotes because it tastes nothing like ice cream other than being cold, is absolutely disgusting. I got the cocoa dough version, and literally licking the freezer-burnt ice shavings from inside the freezer would probably taste better than this. It's definitely going back to the store for a refund.
Most of us would delete that, wouldn't we? Because we'd think, all right, this person is a troll, nothing good is going to come of this, let's just run for the hills, he is unhinged. But Wink follows the hug your haters system. They understand that every customer interaction, especially the interactions that take place in public, are actually an opportunity, not an obstacle. Here's what they said.
Hey, we're sorry to hear this, Random Musings. While Wink is definitely not ice cream, we do aim for an ice cream-like experience. The creator of Wink is a 25-year-old named Gabe who has celiac disease and dairy intolerance. We do recommend letting your pint sit out for a few minutes before you dig in. If the store you purchased Wink in gives you trouble with the refund, please let us know. While we hope that everyone will love and enjoy Wink as much as we do, we realize that not everyone will. If we can help, please send us an email to info@winkfrozendesserts.com. And thanks for giving Wink a try.
Raise your hand if you now feel better about the Wink Corporation. Ta-da! Should just drop the mic and leave now. See how easy that was? The exact same situation for both brands. One used information, the other started with emotion and then had information and told a story. They used this crazy complaint as a springboard to tell a brand story. Let me tell you about Gabe. He's our founder. He has celiac disease, only 25. Look, we understand it's not for everybody. We'll help you out if you need help. Amazing. Why don't we do this every time? Customer service is the new marketing when we do it right. Remember this, please. Be EET. Be empathetic every time. If somebody complains about your business, you can't change that. Nobody has a time machine. But you have total and complete control over what happens next. And there is plenty of oxygen on the high road.